Hello, everyone. I won't leave you suspended in the quiet for too terribly long. I know I'm the kind of person that usually needs like some kind of music or something. Just sitting in silence is like, well, this sure is something. Just swing around a little bit before we get warmed up a little bit. So I'm probably gonna end up finishing everything today. There's not a whole lot left. Oh yeah, the main campaign is not that long. Like the main draw and pull or allure of the game is just the open New York. You can swing around and do like different obstacle courses. Just oh, I flew too or swung too far away from. Oh well. Yeah, most of the draw of the game is just to me at least, how fun the web swinging is, especially considering what year this game came out in. Does he have idle animations? Good question. I think he has like one or two where he'll like cross his arms, but I don't remember. Let's wait for a second, see if he has idle animations. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe I'm making it up.
Spiderman.
Look, it's Spider-Man. I think I'm thinking of animations he'll do whenever he's like talking to NPCs. Whenever they're like, Spider-Man, you need to come help us. Yeah, I don't think he has any. That's actually tragic. Oh, I need to go find a shop and see if there's anything cool I want to buy. Sure, we will go do this little side mission. The little purple markers are just like little missions you can
Hi
do.
guys, how's it going?
Goodbye. Goodbye. And goodbye. I win. Job well done, Spider-Man. Hey, a shop to spend the money I just got for beating up those guys. I don't think there's anything. This one I do want. I do want this. I'll get those. I'm not sure. Let's see. What sign were we looking at? Because sometimes the signs will just have like gibberish on them. Which one? This one? Nope, not that one. Oh, check for the idle animations. I'm not sure. I don't remember where I was at this point. I've never tried. I don't pay too much attention to what a lot of the signs say because a lot of them just have like just scrambled letters on them. Because it would have been. Oh, it would have been right there. Ish. See, there's a big. There's like a billboard up here.
No kidding.
Well, this one. Wacklin wheat waffles. Oh, I'll go stop this guy from getting mugged.
Whoa! Spiderman!
Not the button I wanted to press, but it works.
Coming at ya!
There we go. You know, I'm not appreciating you doing that. Here we go.
Hope your insurance is paid up.
Oh yeah, like Spider-Man can take a bullet. Like, have you seen what happens if you like fire a bullet at a spider? It's usually pretty alright.
Thanks for saving me.
You got it.
Compensation. Wait, what did these signs say now? There's no like first-person mode or anything. They're so low res. It's incredible. There's like one for a musical, I guess. Hey, hit marker.
Now keep this on the DL, but there's a set of exploration tokens called the Hideout Token Set. Look around for them.
Yeah, there's some of these like little tokens you can find. I think I already got this one, so I'm not gonna be able to show it off. But there's one right up here usually. They're called like no wait, these are the secret tokens. He's talking about hideout tokens. But there's little secret tokens you can find in places like this that give you like some hero points and are like, wow, you found like a really cool place. Have some hero points. Are we really helping this man if we take his money away afterwards? So, yes, because I didn't beat him up for his money. I just stole it out of social obligation. The day kind of day-night cycles from what I remember as you swing around. Oh, like, I think that's one of the, like, secret tokens. It's like, oh my gosh. See, you found somewhere cool. Now time for the final boss of this game, getting into Peter's apartment. Just like beyond the village. Oh, I accidentally walked over the loading screen. Nice place.
Parker, drop everything. I don't care what you're doing. I need a photographer to cover my son's charity ball.
Uh-oh. It's already starting. I better get down there fast if I want to avoid getting fired again.
Zoom. Whoosh. Oh. I don't actually remember which story beat this is. No, Ren, what kind of Spider-Man 2 adaptation is this? Whoosh. Whoosh. I'll keep an eye out for one if I see
Come on
it.
now. Don't fall behind.
So, how did you find Shocker?
Well, apparently he escaped during your little event with Quentin Beck.
Seriously? I knew I should have kept a better eye on that guy. Still, I was a little distracted at the time.
Whoosh. The Spider-Man's secondary power of no motion sickness. I don't usually get motion sick myself. It takes like a bit for me to get motion sick. I do have a family member that still to this day gets pretty easily motion sick from like driving around like super hilly roads. But I'm usually pretty alright with motion sickness. Especially whenever I was younger. Whenever I was younger, if we ever went to like a theme park or like an amusement park or something that had like the little teacups ride where you can spin around, I loved trying to go as fast as I could on those.
How far is this place?
Not too far. Just stay with me.
Oh, I did almost. I didn't really get like sick from it, but I remember one of the first times I tried my younger siblings' like VR set, like one of the really nice like high-end VR sets. I tried one of them out, and I played. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember if it was like a world in another game or just a little
How
mini
far is
game
this place?
where you can use like
Not too
crossbows to
far.
like swing around like
Stay with me.
Spiderman. I remember that like making me a little dizzy almost initially. I also remember almost falling over a couple times because your body does this weird thing where it corrects for like moving forwards or backwards. So my body was like, "Oh, you're about to start walking. You better like lean your body a certain direction."
Spider-Man! I don't know how you found me, but there's no way you're getting me this time.
Hey, Shocker. You look different somehow. Have you been reupholstered?
Still a comedian, huh?
Come on, Spider. Let's take this guy out.
Have you been reupholstered?
Still slow and dumb,
Ow.
I see. Are you wearing a girdle?
Oh, get back over here.
Come on, Shocker. At least make an effort.
Careful, cat. You'll hurt his feelings.
Whoop. Come here, big guy.
Still slow and dumb, I see.
Whoosh. Oh, come back. You don't need to jump away like that.
I've been meaning to ask. How's your absorbency compared with the leading brand?
How is your absorbency compared to the leading brand?
Careful, cat. You'll hurt his feelings. How's the tire mascot gig working out? Still slow and dumb, I see.
Careful, Spider. More reinforcements.
Oh, I guess we have to deal with his.
You deal with Shocker.
Oh, well, there we
I'll
go.
take care of the team.
Oh, must deal with the AoE. Oops.
It was a shock to you.
Oh, where'd he go?
I get it.
Let's see, where is he?
Bones will shatter like glass.
Oh, I think that's what the blue marker's trying to tell me.
How's the tire mascot gig working out?
You deal with Shocker. I'll take care of his goons.
Went slow-mo for a sec so I can find him easier.
Used to be.
I've been meaning to ask. How's your absorbency compared with the leading brand?
Too good. Oh, come back here. You don't need to do that.
How's the tire mascot?
Got him.
Cat! You okay?
Dang, you got away.
Yeah. He just caught me off guard. I'll be ready for him next time. Listen, I gotta get going. I have some things.
Okay, I don't care about this part. I just like the parts where Shocker on screen.
I hope Cat is okay.
Get a job!
I'll have to check on Cat later.
Whoosh. The wall running is so smooth and fun to play around with. Yeah, I just need to get some more hero points.
I wonder what Shocker is planning.
Yeah, I do like... I remember being really excited whenever I was younger. Because I played the first Spider-Man game as well, where you have to fight Shocker. And I remember playing this one and going, oh my gosh, that's that guy from the first game. That's cool. Oh yeah, that's something I've heard about, like, characters that are going to be on screen more. It's usually preferable to have short hair because it's easier to, like, do physics stuffs with as opposed to long hair.
My balloon!
Sure, we'll go get your balloon. Oh. I am not popping the balloon. I will help this kid.
Careful
Plus,
What did
now I
he
get
say?
the health refill. Ulterior motives. I helped the kids so they would refill my HP. I know sometimes whenever just one of the voices shout like, hey, get a job, he'll follow up with, oh, if you only knew. Yeah, the kid gave me their allowance money for getting the balloon back. Where's one of those obstacle courses? Those are really, actually no. We'll help. We'll actually be a superhero for a sec.
I'm talking to you!
Give it to me straight. Do I look fat in these tights?
Costumed criminals are on some sort of rampage. You have to help, Spider-Man.
Go.
I'm
Oh, I
not
remember
worth
this.
your trouble. Really?
Everybody better get out of our way.
Okay, leave it to me.
Everybody better get out of our way.
Gotta break free.
Mark's really slumming these days.
Oh wait, 1, 2.
Can't we all just
Oh wait, I
get
don't have that
along?
combo yet, I guess.
Try not to run into my fist with your face. Henchmen don't hench like they used to. Find a safer line of work.
Got him. Sure, we'll help this person out. Oh wait, so
Waste the hero first. Once he's done, all bets are off.
ow.
You're going to hurt someone.
I'm gonna take you down.
Nope.
Break it up. Is that all you've got? Batter up.
Got him. It's called a necessary evil. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Also, I guess I never explained this, but you're supposed to walk up to an NPC and press B, but you can like flick the stick in the opposite direction right as you're about to talk sometimes, and he'll like talk to them backwards and it looks really silly.
Spider-Man, a carjacker made off with someone's car. It was just a second ago.
Oh no.
No, please.
I love the
Hey, no
I
time
love
to
the
lose.
same model for all 4 of them. Just 4 identical.
Over now.
What is it called? Twins, triplets, quadruplets, quadruplets. What is it called when there's 4? Quadruplets. That yeah, I knew that. Why? That was one of the stupidest questions I've ever asked.
What about a career change?
Oh no!
Imagine being in a family where henchmen work as a family business.
I'm sure you have a great
breaking
excuse
up
for
this
being up here
break-in.
and trying to force a lock, right?
You just lost the Spidey lottery.
So much for you.
I'm a little busy game. Goodbye. Whoosh.
Lucky for you, I pull my punches.
Wait, there's like another. Oh, they're fine down here.
Here's your keys.
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
Ding ding, geography time. Battery Park is the southernmost point on the island. You should be able to see the Statue of Liberty from there, if it's a clear day.
Neat. I guess, yeah, sometimes cartoons will have, like, henchmen or goons that are, like, brothers, like, partners in crime, but they're also, like, related to each other in some way. Oh, I hope I can find a store on the way here. Whoosh! Oh wait, there's one right there. I just swung right past it. Hey, the Twin Brigands archetype is one of my favorites. I love those. I think Binding Blade was the first game to do that. The first game to do like two dudes that are like brothers that are like, hey boss, or hey, let's go get these guys. I think it was, what were the names? Maggie and Rose were the first two. And then you have Paul and Jasmine. Barth and Garth and Gaiden. I don't know if like they would fit into that category in my eyes. It's kind of like Crime Lord and his henchmen, not as much like Bandit Brothers. Yeah, Llewellyn and Fates. Awakening has Victor and Vincent, I think are their names. Yeah. So Maggie and Rose, Paul and Jasmine. I don't think FE8 has like Brigand Bros.
Help! Martians are robbing the Speedy Mart!
Alien invaders holding up a convenience store. This I have to see.
Martians are holding up the Speedy Mart.
Menace!
Make no sudden movements, Earthling. I require large amounts of your currency.
Sure, Space Dude, whatever you say. Just don't disintegrate me or whatever.
How low the mighty have fallen.
You dare to challenge the infinite might of Mysterio? I will destroy you utterly. You will bear witness to the majesty and glory of my power. Prepare to die. You have trifled with my power for the last time. I will not hold back. You face your doom today.
Do they have anything I need to pick up while I'm out somewhere? Let's see.
No human can withstand the awesome
Ooh, I can get a
forces
Ram
that are
Cola
mine to
before we
command.
go.
By confronting me today, you have sealed your fate, Spider-Man.
I don't think there's anything over here that I really need. I might pick up some paper towels at some point. They have a
Leave
pinball
what you
machine
can,
here?
Spider-Man. Don't make me immolate you where you stand. You have proven yourself a worthy
What all do
foe.
we have
So
up
I
here?
offer you this last
Primo
chance to
Cola,
withdraw from the
Gold
battlefield
Cola.
while you still
Ooh.
can.
I don't know if I don't know if I'm in the mood for something to drink.
Really? I'm warning you. I've been generous to a fault, but your time is running out.
Wait, what does that sign say? Checks processed fast. Hey, what's this? Hi, welcome to the Speedy Mart. I'm Spider-Man. Oh, hey. Oh, he put his hands down for a sec. I thought that was gonna like mess with his like positioning or whatever. Anyways, nice to meet you. I want to shake your hand. Oh, that.
Whoa, that was sick, dude. You rock so hard, Spidey.
Oh, I give up. Don't hit me again.
Quentin Beck, I presume. Say cheese. Great. Now to get these photos to the Bugle.
It's Spider-Man.
He punched through 3 health bars. He keeps the camera. Maybe that's why like his thighs are so large in this outfit. It's because he keeps the camera like on his calves. So you said that like the oh yeah, the Radiant Dawn has the Radiant Dawn has like the Bandit twins,
I have to see Jonah. I
and
have
one of them's
pictures
named
Spider-
Pain, but I always forget that the other one is not named Panic
I can't believe that.
because Pain and
Jameson would
Panic
frame his own
are
mother if
like
he
the
thought it
two
would sell
goobers from the
papers.
from the Disney Hercules movie.
What did I ever do to Jameson? What could he possibly have against me?
Well, story stuff. So now I have to go back up here. Because that's who I always think of. Oh, we need to follow you again. I think this is the last chase scene. I think there's like, oh, I think there's one more after this. There's like this one and one more, and then we don't have to do any more of these. Yeah, anytime I try to think of the Radiant Dawn duo.
Thought he would be smart enough to lay low for a while.
Well, finding out where he is wasn't easy.
Oh yeah, we have to go
but I
fight
can be
Shocker again. That's
very
which one this is.
persuasive when I want.
Not bad.
Oh no, there's goobers.
Probably do something about that, huh?
Oh, hold still for a
I'm
second.
on it.
My combo. There we go. Yeah, the problem with them is that I have to think about Radiant Dawn, and I don't like Radiant Dawn, so...
No sweat.
Think about how much even better Path of Radiance would be if it had a Brigand duo. Oh, we have the pirate guy. Like, we just needed a second pirate guy to show up in the map where you get Miss and Ralph. Radiant Dawn is a weird game for me because I like... I like so much about it. I like a lot about it. But then, like, the individual maps just irritate me to no end for most of them. Basically, anything that is not me playing a map, I really like about Radiant Dawn. I think we have to do another fight up here. Radiant Dawn would be good if half the game didn't exist. Yeah, Radiant Dawn would be really good if all the maps I didn't like weren't in it. Because I really like the 3-tier classes. I like how much more stingy the bonus experience is.
Not a problem.
I like a lot of how it looks. I think it's a very pretty game overall. So a game with like 3 maps. Yeah, that's the problem. It would have like 2 or 3 maps.
You are awesome out there.
Thanks.
because I don't like most of part 1. There's like 2 maps in part 1 that I think are like fine. I like 2 or 3 of the part 2 maps. And then I remember getting really annoyed at some of the part 3 maps, but I remember them being not that bad. And then like all of part 4 was like, why am I still playing this? And then the tower was like, I'm be real, I didn't like the tower. I know a lot of people that really like the tower. I did not like the tower. The tower for me was like part 1 is enemy spam. There's just 3 trillion generals, and it's like, okay, now deal with it.
Whoa, this is an old Oscorp research lab. Shock's moving up.
Part 2 or the second map. Shoot, I don't remember what order they're in. Is the second one the Burger King fight? I think that's which one that is. And then part 3 is the dragon map.
About time you losers got here. I must have told every lowlife in New York where to find me.
A trap?
Don't take it too hard, Cat. Shocker's a crafty one. No? Wait, I'm thinking of someone else.
Get ready. Here comes the pain.
For some reason,
I hate it when he says that.
of all of the like supervillains throughout the 2 games, Shocker is the one Spider-Man seems to solo out the most to
Keep him busy.
like get under his skin for some reason. Like he's kind of quippy with the other ones, but for some reason with Shocker in particular, him specifically, he points out to be like, nah, I'm gonna mess with this guy. Oh, we just need to swing around for a sec.
Okay, I got it. But it looks like there's another panel we have to hit at the same time. Fine.
There we
I
go.
was right. Look at that shield go down. Let's go teach Shocker a lesson. Right, Spider?
Careful, Cat. Still dangerous.
I ain't letting you
I actually
stop
find
me.
this fight easier than the previous one, just because the arena's so much smaller. So you can more easily just kind of like...
This guy gave you trouble, Spider?
Yeah, well, I was young. You look like you just got out of track.
Funny.
Shields up again.
Okay,
I'll work
now we
on
just have
it.
to swing around and wait for a
Just
sec.
those blasts, okay?
Whee! Yeah, then part 4 is Sephiroth and part 5 is a share. Oh, the final map of Radiant Dawn is probably my least favorite one in the whole series. The FE10 final is miserable. I hated that map. Probably one of my least favorite maps in the whole game, too. That map was so unfun.
Yeah, I did it. Just get that other panel when the shield is down.
Let me press this button.
That did it. Let's get him.
Like, I don't think Fire Emblem has a lot of, like, amazing final
Still a boring
maps.
name. What about Jacko Hammer?
But the FE10 final is so frustrating and awful. Punch! Oh, he blocked. That's upsetting.
Funny, 'cause that's just where you're going.
I'm be real.
Shield
The
is really
FE10
getting on my nerves.
the FE10
I'm gonna
fans
figure
aren't
out
gonna
a way
like
to shut it
this,
down for good.
but the Ashera map and her attacks and like AoE stuff are on the same level as like ambush spawns, where it's map data and damage that you can't see
pulverize
coming
you.
unless you have a WOD page opened.
You're about as subtle as a train wreck, aren't you?
Your blowing me away attack is not that effective. Oh, I wanted to super punch him. But yeah, the Ashera map is... I think it would be alright if the game told you. If the game told you, like, hey, I'm about to do, like, AoE damage to
They'll
all of
need
your
a mop to clean up
units,
what's left of you.
or I'm about to silence all of your units, I don't think it would be that bad. But I remember playing it, and so many times my units would just die because, oops, this doesn't, like, they took damage now. Like, okay,
That's just where you're going.
thanks.
They'll need a mop to clean up what's left of you.
Ow.
Through playing around.
Okay, you actually won that one. That was a good punch.
There's a filling every time you blast something.
Punch. Punch.
Was that as good for you as it was for me?
I have to admit, you were right. I feel much better.
You see? I told you, baby.
Yeah, I brought
Stick with me and
along
you'll be
like my
fine.
dancer for final,
Come see me next
and
time you're feeling down.
she would just die.
And see you around.
She's pretty amazing, don't you think, Shock?
I think my career has just hit a new low.
Ah, who cares what you think? If only all my problems could be settled with flashy climactic battles.
Hey, let me through. Let me out. Yeah, I was using Leanne, and she was alright for most of the tower, but then... See, I didn't know what was going to be left of that final map, though. I didn't know if there was going to be, like, a phase 2. I didn't know if there was going to be, like... I didn't know what I was in store for. I remember letting, oh, who was it? Who was it that I brought to the Sephiroth map that died? Shoot. Because I remember I brought somebody to,
You can activate spider reflexes anytime you want, as long as you have juice in your hero meter.
shoot, who was it? I had someone attack Sephiroth, and I didn't realize or know that if the spirits are adjacent to him, they pull the attack. So I had a unit attack into Sephiroth who would have died on counter because, oh, this is a 100% chance to hit, and Sephiroth doesn't have, like, skills that grant him, like, Pavise, cancel, anything like that, or advantage. So I attacked, and then he got countered and died. So I was like, well, I guess he's dead now. I'm not replaying this frustrating map
Spidey!
with 15 move enemies.
Anything I can do for you?
I think the police are chasing someone. A car just came through here.
Yeah, the
going
game just
way
doesn't
too
tell
fast.
you. Like, I even checked afterwards. I was like, where does it say here that the spirits, like, pull lethal attacks?
Let me see if I can help.
That would have been nice to know before I attacked into, like, a counter that would have killed.
Hey, good night, Gracie.
And yeah, I hated... So the whole tower as a whole, other than, like, the second one, I guess, but that one's just a flashy Burger King fight, so, like... I think I did engage with the map a little bit and it wasn't that bad, but... Oh yeah, I love the slow mode voices because of the thing.
Spider-Man, help!
I'm keeping that. Yeah, I find the tower to be really frustrating.
Spider-Man's crashing the party.
This was a bad idea.
So the reason why there's a giant Activision logo is Activision made this game, but I played it as a kid and I really like it, so it gets a pass.
You are so dead, man.
Now we turn it up a notch. Bam! You guys are such a nuisance.
Thanks for saving me.
No problem.
What about what about other FE10 stuff? I'm trying to remember maps that I actually like in FE10.
Mary Jane's play. Maybe I can make it tonight.
I think there was a map in part 1 that I liked, but I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the first one. Sometimes there's time limits. Now that I'm further into the game, sometimes it'll be like, oh my gosh, there's like a time limit to get there. Prison Break in part 1, I hated that map. The part 1 Prison Break was so frustrating. I remember hating that map. Even on replay, I hated that map.
Can't believe it.
I had no idea what I was really supposed to do in that map. Like, everyone just died, other than Nolan, who died in 3 hits. Oh, I'm talking about, like, the third
You
map,
okay?
where you get Aaron. Because that's the map where Sylph breaks you out of jail. That's why I was thinking of that.
The truth. I can't believe she's getting married, and I'm just
Oh,
waving
the
from
map Tormat
sidelines.
joins. I don't mind that
supposed to
one.
meet
I remember not
Cactus
minding
in-
that one that much, actually.
Guess I should go.
Yeah, never mind. That map is alright. That map is, like, pretty okay. My big problem with so many of the early Dawn Brigade maps is... God, I'm about to make so many enemies. It feels like early game FE7 to me, where your options are you use your pathetically weak scrubs to gun down enemies really slowly, or you just have your Jagan eat most of them, and I don't like that. I'll get that one because I think it's funny. I want this, actually. There we go. That's kind of my big problem with it. And then it gets even worse. I guess people who haven't played Radiant Dawn, cover your ears for a couple of moments, unless you don't care about like gameplay spoilers. 3, 2, 1. Whenever the Burger King joins you for final, and it almost feels like a lot of the map and enemy design is use the Burger King or perish. And I don't know, he was a fun power fantasy for like the first 3 combats he did. And then afterwards I was just like, I just don't care. I don't want to use this anymore. Like, I want to use actual units. I don't want to just win button my way through the map. I want to actually play the map. Because I remember trying not to use like Nyla and Burger King that much. Not even for stealing EXP, for stealing like the
You used
map
to be
design.
fast, Cat. What happened?
I'm just giving you a handicap, Spider.
Like, I wanted to actually, so I tried not to use Nyla and Black Knight that much, and every time,
Hey,
I was
Cat?
playing the medium difficulty, whatever that's called, and every time, like, I would have to, like, reset or whatever, and everyone was like, well, why aren't you just killing everything with Nyla and Burger King? I'm like, well, because I don't want to just solo the map with Nyla and Burger King. I wanna actually play the map. Oh, I guess non-Fire Emblem talk for a sec. This enemy encounter has the worst designed enemies in the whole game. These giant tank-looking guys, they are awful and they are bad. There's a dude over here, right? Yeah. Yeah, like it can be a fun power fantasy to use a really strong unit, a really broken unit, but there's a certain point where I'm like, I don't want to use this anymore. I want to use like the... Oh, I'm freaking dead. I want to use like other units, and I don't know. It's just every time I tried to play it, every time I tried to play 1E, it just felt like the map was designed around throw this really broken general at all your problems. And if you don't, then cry about it. You're not getting the chest. Unless you just have Nyla run forwards and kill everything. And I don't know, I just don't like that. I don't...
Next time, try eBay.
Alright, so the easiest way to deal with these guys, you just kind of go like punch, 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 run around, punch, punch, punch. On the bright side, these big guys have friendly fire, so if you're fighting more than one, you can kind of make them like hit each other. Here, we'll go beat up. I guess we'll beat up the sniper guy because he does a lot of damage. Now we'll beat up this guy. And now we just kind of stand here and wait for like each of these guys to accidentally kill each other. Yeah, like those explosions hurt each other. So you can kind of just wait for the back one to kill the front one, and it's really funny. I remember this was like the only way I could do this mission as a kid was finding that out. Oh, I accidentally grabbing the wall. I just wanted to fire off on this guy. There we go. And now we just...
That armor's nice, or at least it was.
Got him. Oh yeah, and there's the map right
What were you
before...
doing? We had to drop on them.
There's like the map right before it where it's like, oh, you just have Micaiah and Burger King.
Cat right. Am I just torturing myself? Do I
And
really have to give up?
if
to
you
the
try to
boss
like
and
do anything
Spider-Man?
besides move one tile at a time, Micaiah's gonna die.
How would they feel?
Because it's Fog of
Doesn't make
War and
anyone ever
enemies
see
have 2 range and you can't rescue her.
Jane, Harry, Aunt May.
Oh, then there's the swamp map
No
as well. I
matter how
hated that
hard
map
it is, I
too.
can't abandon my friends. So, what? Do I quit doing Spiderman?
I even did the
No,
I even know there. I know there's the trick you can do.
I helped so many people. I can't
The
give
one
up
with the
being
prisoners in the
Parker,
swamp that you have to like
but I can't give up being
go
Spider-Man
save.
either.
I know there's a trick to it where you can,
I can
like
balance
double
it.
shove Tormod
I should
into the
track down
swamp,
Black Cat. I need to have a talk with her.
so it kills the wyvern. Still doesn't help the fact that that map was really unfun. I didn't know the shove trick on my first playthrough, so you bet that map was a nightmare on my first playthrough. That map was so unfun. What are the other part 1 maps. So like 1 prologue, I don't mind. I think that's like the best map in part 1. Remember the second one
I can balance both.
not being
Maybe it isn't too late.
bad?
Maybe I can be Spider-Man and still be with MJ.
Now we have to go find MJ. Oh, Radiant Dawn also sucks because it has like hidden desert treasure on more than just one desert map. And hidden desert treasure is probably one of my least favorite mechanics in the whole series. And they hide stuff like Master Seals, a rescue staff, the Brave Bow in those. Which is definitely a decision that was made. I think what bothered, maybe something that's not helping my not enjoyment of part 1 and what feeds into not liking part 1 that much is every time I talk about how much I don't like part 1, one of the first things I'm told is you're probably just bad at it, which I think is one of the worst ways to say like, oh, that's why you don't like it, you're just bad at it. It's like, no, maybe I just don't like the map design and I don't like the design philosophy behind a bunch of the units. So that irritates me to no end whenever I'm just told, no, you don't like it because you're bad at it.
What was I thinking? I must have looked totally crazy. Things could never work out. What about the danger? I must have been out of my mind to ask her.
Like,
I just keep away from her.
I just don't
At least she
like
still has Harry.
how part 1 feels with its units. I like some parts of
Yeah.
Conquest.
Harry's been a much better friend than I'll ever be. I'm no good for MJ anyway. She's better off with, what's his name?
Oh wait, we're still on a new chapter yet.
Mary Jane must hate me for freaking out.
Oh, I still need to collect more hero points. I go back and forth on how I feel about Conquest, because I like some parts of it, like the early game. Early game Conquest is really fun. I really like a lot of early Conquest.
I need to apologize to MJ next time I see her.
Like the first map in like the swamp is, I actually kind of like that map. It's really simple, but I kind of enjoy it quite a bit. Then there's like, shoot, I'm starting to remember the chapter orders. You have like the Ice Tribe map, I like that one. Chapter 10 is really fun. I don't even mind the staircase. Like the, not the big staircase you just thought of.
I'll start there.
The, shoot, what is it called? The Rainbow Sage. That's what it's called. The Rainbow Sage. That's the name of that map. Because there's the stairs you can walk through as like a map gimmick. That map, I don't mind that one. It's a little slower, but considering you just had chapter 10, I think it's alright to have a little bit of a slower paced cooldown afterwards.
That's it for the pizza. Now to get back and
Fox
return
map
to
is
Matt.
really bad. I hate that map. The Ninja Cave Hell wasn't as bad on my most recent playthrough. What other maps are there that I don't like? The Eternal Staircase that you have to climb. I'm actually one of the people that don't mind that map that much. Keep in mind, all my experience is from hard, and I know there's a lot of big differences on maps between hard and lunatic. But on hard mode at least, I didn't mind the Eternal Staircase. Ooh, what are everyone's concessions on the Hinoka map? Oh, I hate hexing rods. I hate hexing rods so much. I also hate enfeeble staves. But the enfeeble staves aren't as bad. I hate hexing rods though. Yeah, what are everyone's thoughts on the late game Hinoka map? Where there's like the dragon veins that she procs to make the flyers have more movement. Because I remember for No Armory on my on the most recent time I've played it for No Armory, I remember really liking it. I thought it was a really fun map. The hexing rod is like the one part of the map that I really don't like. But aside from the hexing rod, I remember really enjoying that map in particular. Also, this is the very end of the game. Going to the apartment triggers the final boss sequence. But there is some post-game stuff I want to goof off with a little bit, so we'll do that. Because I know I've seen a lot of people say, like...
Hi, Peter. I've been thinking about what you said, and I think we need to talk.
Where's my door? There it is. So, we do have the plot point of him, like, not wanting to be Spider-Man. I just skipped over it because it's a bunch of story stuff, and I just want to get to the gameplay. But we do have it as a plot beat. The pair that can choose over the water. You use a Dragon Vein. You proc a Dragon Vein and, like, cut their movement in half. There we go. So I'm realizing now I have no health. I mean, when it comes to Conquest, the Dragon Beans are really important to the map design. Like, the Dragon Veins make the Ice Tribe map easier. I think it makes the Pots map way easier. I don't think it forces you to use the Royals, since you have Corrin, you're probably using Azura, and you have, like, any other, like, kids for the Royals that you may have used. I think of it as more the Dragon Vein usage is, like, a tool in the Royals kit. Like, it's just a utility they provide. But if you don't use the Dragon Veins, that's really going to hurt, like, your enjoyment for a lot of Conquest maps. Because you kind of have to engage with the Dragon Veins if you want.
Okay, Doc. I'm here. Where is she?
Oh, she's safe. For now. Why don't you come and get her?
Woo! Train fight! I also like this boss music. So I am probably going to perish.
Let her
Your
go.
suffering has only begun.
Oh, I already
Do you
messed
see
up.
her here? No. I'll not risk my pride hostage so easily. Fight me! Stand and fight me! I demand
Oh, perished. We will shrimply do better.
Okay.
I guess to cycle back to Conquest maps, something I found out is that all of my least favorite maps in Conquest are mostly the
Do you
paralogs.
see her here? No. I'll not risk my prize hostage so easily. Accept your fate.
Mary Jane didn't do anything.
Did Rosie do anything? Did she? I despise you. Fight me! Stand and fight me!
I didn't kill your wife.
Oh, you did more than just kill Rosie. You destroyed my life. Away with you!
Pump. Got him. I didn't have the same problem with the Ignatius map a lot of people did. One of my most recent playthroughs was on a draft, and I drafted Benny, so I got Ignatius. This is also like one of the hardest time sequences in the game. I remember being really difficult when I was younger. But I remember it being not that bad. Whenever, again, on hard. I didn't play Lunatic. I only played on hard.
Anything has happened to her.
Yeah, there's a certain route that if you take it, you kind of get really screwed over with this because there's a large area where you can't swing. Alright, time for the big boss fight in the warehouse. But first we need to go press a bunch of buttons. Click,
That's one. But how many of these things does he have scattered around this place?
click. Oh wait, stand here a sec. Ow. Yeah, we get to do a cool unmasked final boss fight. Okay, I know there's one up on the roof. There it is.
Great. What would an out-of-control fusion reaction be without bursts of plasma?
Careful.
And I know there's some on the floor. There's one down here. There it is. And if you fall in the water, you die instantly. Let's wait for this thing to go off. Run in here. You can kind of follow the cords to find them. Let's go to this one. I think the last one's also on the floor.
The reactor doesn't seem to be responding. There must be another switch somewhere.
I don't actually quite remember where it is. I think it's over here.
Teach
There.
that creep a lesson.
Trying to focus. There you go.
That should do it. Wait a second. The reactor. The energy field is super concentrating. I think I'm in trouble.
Oh.
Why didn't that work? I switched everything off just like last time. It just isn't fair.
No. My shield.
No more shield, huh? That sounds like my cue.
Alright, come fight me, nerd. 1v1 me, final destination.
Parker, you'll pay dearly for your treachery.
Oh.
Oh no.
When I catch you, I'll tear your legs off.
Oh, I forgot you have to do all four this time.
Insects like you must be swamped.
You don't want to hurt anyone.
Oh, you're quite wrong about that. Stand still.
Oh my god, I'm getting
Fight me.
wallop.
Stand and fight me.
There we go.
Those arms.
Away
They're
with you.
controlling you somehow.
I demand satisfaction.
Oh, That's upsetting. That was a warm-up round. That was just a warm-up. I don't remember if you have to do everything again.
That should
No,
do
you
it.
just have to do this part again. All right, try me again. Mary Jane's commentary is he is doing his best to get over here.
Parker, you'll pay dearly for your treachery, Rosie.
Film me.
Fight me! Stand and fight me!
All right, come fight me.
Doc,
This
you don't
is
want to
fitting
hurt anyone.
vengeance for my poor... Oh, you're quite wrong about that. Stand still, you coward.
Oh.
I hope this hurts you.
Those
Right.
arms, they're controlling you somehow.
When I catch you, I'll tear your legs off. Stand still, you coward.
Bump.
Your suffering has only begun. Fight me! Stand and fight me! Ah! Ugh.
Bump. Oop.
When I catch you, I'll tear your legs off. You're a fool to get so close.
Look at us nailing these reaction commands.
I will destroy you. Stand still, you coward. Fight me! Ah!
Boom. Okay, I gotta finish him up with. Oh! Gotta get him with a punch. Okay, we'll tie him down again.
When I catch you, I'll tear your legs off. When I catch you, I'll tear your legs off.
Ready? Ready? Oh! Punch! We got him!
What have we done? What have I done?
Dr. Octavius, we have to stop that reaction before it's too
Sudden
late.
graphics upgrade.
Dad!
There's only one thing to do. Get the young lady out. I'm sorry, Peter. You weren't to blame for the accident. My hubris, my vanity cost Rosie her life. Now I must set things right.
Look at these graphics.
Hang on.
This is where the budget went. Wow, they got here quick.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you, MJ. I wanted to. I even
Okay, we don't care about the sappy romance story. We did it!
Hey, congratulations. Welcome to part 2. If you check your to-do list, you'll see that you've got some new stuff to do. Honestly, I don't know if you're going to be able to cut it, but give it a shot. Hey, surprise me.
Yeah, I'm now a certified tentacle wrangler. Yep, this is post game from here on out. But yeah, that's the main story. Now, you do have this mission that get 50,000 hero points, which is a lot. Most like missions give you like a couple hundred.
Yeah, it's me.
So that is a lot to get. Shoot, I forgot the swing speed upgrade's really expensive. I'm gonna do. I know challenge markers tend to give you a lot, so I'm gonna go try to do a couple of these. Zoosh. Where is this challenge marker? Oh, it's right there. Which one is this? Easy, we can do this. Whoosh. Let's see if I can get the mega time first try. Easy. I mean, it was considered an easy, but you know. So like that gave me 800. Oh, the sign. Yeah, this sign up here. Oh, camera's a little janky. This sign. Honestly, it's quite incredible. Crime down 30%. That's us. We did that. That one's all me. Alrighty, where is another? There's a challenge marker up there. I think the challenge markers are some of the fastest ways to get hero points. I want to say the harder difficulty ones do give you more money. Oh, this one's a medium. Land on these spots. I can't believe the game is telling me to go touch ground. $33 seconds. Hey! Mega time. Yeah, that gave me 1200 because it was a medium. Yeah, it's like the first game telling you to go outside and play after you beat the game. Yep, that's the end of the story. That's all there is to see. Now go outside and play. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Whoa! Ah. Take a nap, Sap.
Punch. Hey.
Now we turn it up a notch. Bam! Hope your insurance is paid up.
Punch.
Batter up.
Hey, don't grab the wall, dodge the attack. Punch. Punch.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
Thank
Sure
you,
thing.
Spidey. Woo! Where's another challenge marker? Oh, let's go. I want to say there's a challenge marker like on top of the Empire State Building. Wait, that's where I'm at. I am at the Empire State Building. I don't remember what it entails, but we're going to go find out. It says Heavenly Dragon Gold Shop. I wonder if they sell dragons there. Let's see, we must go that way. Oh, I missed it. That was pretty sweet. Seconds. Oh, hold on. I can beat that. There we go. Time save. There we go. Perfect. That one was pretty fun. Let's go to this one.
Webhead, looking good.
Back at you.
That's mine.
Sure, I'll go help this person.
Give me that.
Spiderman.
You guys are such a nuisance.
Pop, 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 pop,
So
pop,
much
pop,
for
pop.
you.
Spidey.
This looks
There's your
like
purse.
yours.
No matter what they say, you're
Let's go do that one on top of the building. The ones on top of buildings are usually pretty interesting. I remember that multi-air kick being one of my favorite ones as a kid because it looks so silly. You just like thump, 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 thump. It's the top of this building. Imagine this game had proper physics. He had to make sure it didn't get tangled on a traffic light. Yeah, that'd be a little bit more difficult. You do have to make sure it doesn't get caught on like buildings and stuff. Like if you swing around a building, it'll like cut your web short because it's like not attached to that building. Where is this taking me? Oh my gosh, I fumbled that one. 30 seconds? 26 seconds. I can do that. Hey, easy. Okay, these aren't too bad.
Balloon, come back.
Oh, I didn't reach it. Come here, balloon. My balloony started floating
Hang on to it,
away.
Spidey.
I tried to reach out and grab him.
And sometimes they pop.
Uh-huh, very true, kid. Don't let go of it, please. Oh, I think I remember what this one is. Hard. Hey, that one was easy. I was expecting that to be way harder. Or do let it go. It's easy mission money for it's easy mission for money. How many Spidey points do I have? Not enough. I guess. Oh god, I am like not even close. Not even a fifth of the way there. We'll go do some more of these because they tend to give a lot. Let's go to this one. I think it's... Oh, there's a token over here. That's some free money. There it is. What's this one? Hard. A wall jump. Whoa. No! 27 seconds? I can do that. I can make that. Now that I know that it's gonna throw me somewhere else and say, hey, go over here now. I can make that. No! Try again. Wall jumping just like Mario. The wall jumping does feel pretty good once you get used to it. It's a little awkward at first. Hey, you got it. Wow, I never did any of these as a kid because I was not good enough at the game to do them. But these, like, challenge markers are really fun. Where is it? It's that way. It's almost like the mobility in this game is pretty fun to play around with. Oh, it's behind me. There it is. What's this one? Hard. Oh, yikes. That's a little ways away. Oh, time loss. Good lord. Oh, I need to go up and over. No, I grabbed the pole by accident. Time loss. Oh, that was so close. I can make that. Oh, lord. Okay, so I know I can start right. Oh, no. Hey, barely. Ooh, 40 seconds is going to be tight. I'll try it one more time. I like that it's so far away it unloads this part of the map and it has to reload it all back in. Because this early part is pretty doable. Okay, here's the last stretch. Nope, time loss. We're just gonna try something. I know this kind of slows the world down, but it also slows the clock down. And I don't know... Oh. I beat my own time, but I didn't beat the record time. I might need more swing speed upgrades to make that. That is a tight one. Hey, there's one right behind me. Let's go do another one. Oh, another hard one. Do the moon food phases change? I don't think so. Oh my gosh, it's right there. Oh, that's a tiny, tiny... Wow, that's... Imagine being Rod, but your local superhero won't help because they're too busy doing time challenges. Ma'am, I'd love to help you, but I'm grinding out my best time. Uh-oh. Okay, best time, best time. And beat the mega time. Cool. We're just over a fifth of the way there. This one's short and easy. I'll do this one real quick.
You people? You need to pull over and calm down.
Got him.
My car. Don't drive angry.
Excellent job, Spider-Man. Where is the challenge marker? Oh, it's... Why is it right there? I have never done this one before. Oh, 20 seconds exactly. I mean, I would probably react the same way if Spider-Man suddenly started punching my car. I'd probably be pretty upset. No, grab the wall! No, too high. There we go. I'm not used to crawling anywhere. I never crawl up walls in this game. I always just wall sprint up walls. Because why wouldn't you? Like, it's so much more fun to just run on the wall like that. Speaking of, I need to buy an upgrade for wall sprinting. Menace!
Hey. Yeah, it's me.
Hey, bring my swing speed upgrade! Now we can go even faster. The wall crawling is so iconic. That's like one of the first scenes where he realizes, like, oh wait, I have like superpowers. I can do stuff now. Is whenever he like crawls up a wall at one point. But the wall sprinting feels so good. I initially hated it whenever I was younger. I had no idea what I was doing with it, but once I learned how to effectively wall sprint to maintain momentum while swinging, it is such a fun mobility tool. What am I supposed to grab onto? There we go. Oh, time loss. $30 seconds. 30 seconds. I can do that. Does it have a zipper on the back? I think it's in parts. I thought it's like just like an elastic onesie that he like puts on and he can like slide the gloves on. And then like the mask is separate. Don't mess up, don't mess up. This should be easy. Don't mess up, don't mess up. Easy game. Alright, I think the shoe parts are a separate part as well. So the rest of it's just kind of... I did not want to replay that. That was a mistake. Exit challenge. No, I don't want to do it again. Cool. Making progress. I'm going to have accidentally done most of these by the time I'm done. If you don't do challenge markers and you just try to do like the civilians that are like, Spider-Man, come help, you'll be doing this for a very long time. Insane. I didn't know it got harder than insane. Or harder than hard. We got Maniac mode. No. Whoa! How am I supposed to reach that? There's no way I'm making this one. Wow, there's like no way I'm making that one. Just wait for reverse lunatic. You have to play the whole game, but your controls are reversed.
Come back! Balloon, come back!
Sure, we'll grab your balloon. Ugh. Gib. Reverse Lunatic is the highest difficulty in FE12, New Mystery. And it's basically Lunatic difficulty, but if you player phase into something, the enemy always goes first. So all of the enemies basically have Vantage that always goes off. Get to the spot as fast as you can. That is far away. So stuff like 2 range becomes really valuable. I know Lende's Nosferatu is also really helpful because now you can player phase into something and then like Nos tank yourself back up. Oh, I need to be going up as well. I'm gonna have to do like a lot of climbing when I get to this place. I think it's a pretty cool idea for a difficulty. I don't like that it's locked to Lunatic mode. I wish it was like a toggleable difficulty option, and I wish it was in more games, because I would love to try like Sacred Stones reverse mode. Uh, 50 seconds. I might be able to make that. But Lunatic Reverse is like a cool idea. I know some ROM hacks do have like a reverse toggle you can click. TMGC has a reverse toggle where you can play any difficulty in reverse mode. Oh, time loss. Some of the building locations are a little awkward for this race mission, but I feel like that's the point. Easy game. That's a fun one. Wow, these are so much fun. Why did I not do these whenever I was younger? Well, I know why I didn't do them. I was bad at them, but Engaged Smash weapons are so silly because I feel like IS thought we were gonna really like them, but I don't see anyone.
Web Slinger just showed up.
Coming at ya.
That was not my best first impression on these guys.
What have we here?
Womp. Womp.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Womp. 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 They're nice for engage attacks. That's what I see most people say. You use them for engage attacks, and then you don't really do anything else with them. We got medium difficulty. Get to this spot as fast as you can. Okay, it doesn't help that Engage has one of the worst tutorials be the Smash tutorial. The Smash Weapon tutorial is kind of awful because it's like, look, you can use a Smash Weapon to get an enemy off of defensive terrain, but the tutorial... Mega time completed. That tutorial has Lapis facing like a 60-something% hit on that guy. So if you don't know it's a scripted hit, you just probably won't go for it. I mean, I didn't go for it. I saw that she had an Iron Blade, and then it was like, okay, you know, you can use Smash Weapons to shove enemies. And I was like, okay, that's cool and all, but like, that's a 60-something% hit. I'm not banking my turn 1 on that. You know what else does that tell you? Shove. True. Shove, please. I don't even care if you can shove enemies if they brought shove back. I just want like shoving player units to come back. Shoving player units is such a fun mechanic and mobility tool. And such a fun mobility tool. I got tilted because Spiderman started saying something. Yeah, there's also more ways to deal with enemies on terrain. You have mythic units that ignore the terrain bonuses. You have the Surge Tome. Like, the Surge Tome's whole shtick is... it hits. Anytime I try to play another GBA game now, I miss shove. Because I'm so used to, like, TMGC having shove. And a few other hacks that I've played having shove. That now, anytime I try to play anything GBA related, I miss shove. If you haven't played games with shove, or you haven't played like ROM hacks with shove, you will miss it whenever it's gone. It's just such a useful mobility tool. 35 seconds. Oh my gosh. I miss my shove tails. I miss her a lot. Although it kind of works a little different because in the Path of Radiance, there's like the weight calculation with shove, where you can shove someone up to 2 weight higher than you. I think is how it works. Whereas in GBA, you can just shove people, which at first I was like, oh, like I like shove whenever there's like a calc to go with it, but I don't know. The more I've used it in like hacks and stuff, I'm like, I don't care. I like just being able to shove guys. Wow, did I miss it again? Wow, I didn't even worse that time. Oh, the origin for that meme is the I think it's the Adventure 2 fan dub. Or the Adventure 2 like real-time dub. After like a fight between Eggman and Tails, Eggman leaves, and the voiced line that the dub says is like, I miss my wife Tails, I miss her a lot, I'm gonna go. And then he just leaves. Wasn't this one marked easy? I think this is one of them that was labeled as easy, and I am messing this one up so hard. Oh yeah, the Eggman announcement is iconic. I'm sure everyone at some point has heard at least parts of, if not all, of the Eggman's announcement. True, difficulty is just a suggestion. Here we go. I think I'm actually kind of nailing it this time. I'm going kind of crazy. There we go. Maybe it was called normal instead of using the Japanese version. That's what it is. It's because it's supposed to be normal mode. Sure, we'll go stop another car. Stopping people from getting mugged? Nah, I don't got time for that. Stopping someone from driving 30 miles an hour? Sure. How far away am I from?
Oh no, why did you have to wreck my car?
Don't drive angry.
Don't drive angry. Where's some... I wonder what this marker over here is. There's one that's like all the way over on the edge of this park. Ooh, it's on top of the warehouse we fought Shocker in the first time. Medium. I'll be the judge at that. Oh, I fudged up my web zip there. Wow, this one's fairly long. I thought this was going to be really short. Boom! Beat it! I'm just too good at this game. Alrighty, we're like... We're 2/5.
Looking good.
I'm talking to you!
I know you are, and I am not listening to you.
Buddy, I can talk to you!
Oh, there's some dudes over
You
here.
shouldn't have come around here if you wanted to stay alive. Waste
You
the
wanted to
hero
stay
first.
alive.
Once he's done, all bets are off.
You're going to hurt someone.
I'm gonna take you down.
Oh, that's we're gonna do like this.
What is this stuff?
Trying to get them all webbed up so I can do something cool. Oh, that guy decided to fall over.
Can't we all
Okay, fine.
get
I'm
along?
falling
Try
back
not
on
to run
this.
into my fist with your face. Break it up. This is a bad idea.
Got him. Yeah, all the henchmen seem to have wrenches as their primary weapon for some reason, and I don't know why. They just all have like a specific large wrench that they use for combat. There it is. They're specifically black market wrenches. Medium. Oh my gosh, another one of these. I gotta hop along the top of buildings. Long jump. Peter parkour. Now that's a good one. $30 seconds? Oh, 35 seconds. I beat that one easy. We'll go get this one over here first. No. I've seen like videos of like parkour stuff and it looks awesome. I would never want to try to do it, but it's really impressive to watch. I also remember that one video Nintendo put up on the eShop on the 3DS years ago. And there was like that one video called like Finding Luigi, the Legend of Parkour. And I remember being so confused by it whenever I was younger. Like, what is this? Oh my goodness, that was pretty far away. When was that video released? 2013? 14? It was the year of Luigi, so whatever the year of Luigi is. Because that's why they made it, because they were like, yo, Luigi's like this epic parkour guy. Oh, I botched that. Yikes, that one's going to be interesting to get to. Did it help sell Wii U's? So why'd you decide to pick up a Wii U? Well, I saw this one video about Luigi being a parkour expert. Oh wow, I thought I was gonna fail that one. That was really lenient. Wait, where'd the token go? I saw a token over here. Oh, there it is. I have a feeling it didn't help with Wii U sales that much, sadly. But that would be cool if it did. Here to get into my deposit box so I can buy stuff. I want... Did I already buy the wall sprint upgrade? Oh, I already bought it. I think I'm going to keep saving my money because one more swing speed becomes available later. Oh, we can do this arena thing. There's a non-zero chance someone bought a Wii U because of it. Did they actually play it on TV for people to watch? I thought it was just like a thing you could watch on the eShop. Because I remember watching it on the eShop, of all places, during the year of Luigi. Another medium. Race to the sports arena. So close to 776. We could have had something. Uh-oh. No! There's nothing to swing on over here. Time loss. $42 seconds. Hey! kind of want to. Wrong button. Where is the island? I think it's on the other side. We will go this way then. I don't remember how much like actual TV I watched around that time. I don't think I watched a whole lot. Mostly just watched like Netflix, I think.
You only knew.
2013. How old would I have been at that point? That was. I imagine Peter keeps petitioning for new buildings to make swinging easier. Nope, wrong way. Oh, the bridge is over there. The most TV I ever remember like actually watching like actual TV that would come on and you'd like turn on the channel or whatever. I remember we didn't have a whole lot of channels growing up. We didn't have like a huge selection of channels or whatever. I remember watching PBS Kids whenever I was younger. And that was kind of it on like the TV I had in my room or the TV in the living room. And I remember anytime we'd go to my grandfather's house, he had like the big dish satellite, whatever the brand he had was, with, you know, the hundreds and hundreds of channels, and it's like, wow, there's so much stuff you can watch. And that's mostly where I remember watching the Disney Channel. "29 seconds? Oh, gotta be 27. Your grandfather had may have illegally tuned into American channels. Hey, I respect it. Oh, I remember watching Boomerang as well. I didn't understand that Boomerang was showing like old cartoons because I had like no concept of time with stuff like that. So I didn't understand that Boomerang's whole gimmick as like a section of Cartoon Network was we're showing you old stuff. I don't know. I still enjoyed a lot of it. No!
I need to be more careful. Swimming definitely doesn't suit me.
Oh, you said Bloomberg. I wasn't paying attention. I was only halfway paying attention, so I thought you spelled Boomerang, not Bloomberg. Yeah, the name Boomerang for that channel segment makes a whole lot of sense now, doesn't it? Because it's like, oh, these are the... This is where we're showing... Because I remember stuff like older Tom and Jerry and like the Flintstones would come on that, or like old Yogi Bear would come on. No! So close! It's right there, I can do that. Tom and Jerry is still awesome. I have not seen it in ages, but I remember watching so much Tom and Jerry whenever I was younger. Tom and Jerry was amazing. It was so funny. Look, it's Spider-Man. I feel like I'm swimming laps doing this one. Ooh, that was tight. I don't remember a lot of individual episodes, but I very much just remember enjoying watching it and going, "Ha, that's funny. I like this." Okay, we're like halfway done collecting these. We're halfway done with getting enough money / hero points to do a thing. This one is medium. Race up and down between these points. No, time loss. Go.
You're hit.
There's a car in my way. Token. 109. Hey, that was easy. Warner Bros. Uploaded a bunch of Tom and Jerry's and Looney Tunes to their channel. Oh, nice. Oh, many have taken down since, sadly. Why is he just swinging all over the place like that? It's almost like he's trying to get some. Oh!
Surprise! Did he see me? You just lost the Spidey lottery.
Oh. Oh. Punch.
This may sting a little.
Punch.
Oh, come on! What a cheese ball!
What does that mean? Well, this guy is completely blue screened.
I'm breaking up this break-in.
Phew!
Lucky for you, I pull my punches.
I didn't have time to pause, so sorry for sneezing on all of you. You know, we'll actually do
How's
one of
it going?
these.
There's a boat going down in the river. Please save those people, Spider-Man.
Oh, I forgot about these missions.
It was only supposed to be a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour.
This is a job for some kind of swimming superhero, but since none are around, I guess I'll have to do it.
This sounds like a job for a swimming superhero, but since none of them are here, I guess I'll do it.
Don't worry, I'm here to rescue you.
I think there were still people out there. You gotta rescue them too.
Need a hand? Your boat seems to be sinking.
I think there were still people out there. You gotta rescue them too.
Need a hand? Your boat seems to be sinking.
There are still people out there.
Need a hand? Your boat seems to be sinking.
Need a hand? Your boat seems to be sinking.
There are still people out there.
Say the line, Peter.
Don't worry, I'm here to rescue
He
you.
didn't say it that time.
Whoa, can you imagine swallowing some of that water?
Blub, 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 blub.
Just the thought of it gives me the heebie-jeebies.
We did it! We saved them! Token.
Don't hurt me.
Give him one for me, punk.
I'm saved.
Punch. 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 Oh. Thump. Oh my goodness. Watch this. Oh.
I owe you one,
Spider-Man walks into your warehouse, then just immediately leaves. Refuses to elaborate. Okay, let's go to the island. Or I guess, the other island? secrets. Look, we found Roosevelt's Island. Doosh. Delicious hot dogs. Yummy. Hard. Race across the whole island. What is this? Some kind of island tour? Oh god. Oh my goodness. I am not as used to swinging around on this island part. It shouldn't be any different from swinging around the mainland, but I'm going to use that as my excuse. What is this place? Gah. I think there's a challenge marker over here somewhere. Yeah, there is. Delicious hot dogs. Yikes, why is it so far away? There's nothing to swing on.
Look, it's Spiderman.
There we go. Get some momentum, baby. No! Wait, this is a dead end, isn't it? Ah! Ah! I think we might be washed. I expect me to swing across this place. The trees are awful for swinging. Well, I still made it here in some time. Peter Parker, but he lives in like the suburbs.
If you're jumping along rooftops and it looks like you're going to be a little short, try using a web zip to give yourself the extra oomph you need to make it onto the roof. It's tons faster than catching the wall and crawling up.
Noted, noted. Okay. I don't really want to do any of the challenge markers in the park because those usually involve trying to swing on trees, and swinging on trees is not great. We'll go get one of these. What about this one? What is this one? Easy. Oh, there actually is like a Spider-Man like media involving him in like a smaller town. That's kind of cute. 17 seconds. Oh, that was easy. I guess we can go to the arcade for a sec. Let's play Dodge Hall. I know once you hit a certain point, the game just kind of gives up. I forgot which round it is, though. Yeah. And yeah, the game just kind of doesn't know what's going on anymore. It's playing the next round marker, like, as the shot is being fired out. I kind of want to see in my own time how far this goes. I'll go up to 50 and then I'll stop. Cool. Game over. I think this was the tutorial about how you can, like, flick the analog stick to attack in different directions. Yeah. That's it. There's just supposed to be little tutorials about stuff. What does that mean, though? And it's teaching you, like, oh, you can press the Y button and, like, flick a direction and throw guys. And here you can, like, tap the Y button to disarm people. We'll do a... Oh, Lord. Oh, hey, I think I got an achievement. No! Got desynced. I'm done. Back in the 80s, this would have been the entire game for the same price. True, sadly. Alright, let's see. Let's see how good I am at juggling. Oh, I messed that up. I know you can get into a good combo and do it, like, endlessly. Wait, if I target him, it makes it easier. No, I accidentally did the 4th hit. One minute, we'll take it. Yippee! That's all the arcade games.
Spider-Man!
Oh,
Over here!
neat.
Quick!
If you're charging your jump as you skittle,
Give me my hero points.
if you hop up in the air and press the attack button, you can do a nice spinning kick attack. It's a pretty good tactic for getting out of the way of an attack and attacking at the same time.
I don't think I've ever really used that.
What's the matter?
Spidey, look! That person is going to fall!
Oh no! No, he's like right above us.
Whoa, I'd better get moving.
For goodness sake, someone help me!
Gotcha. Now hang on.
There you go.
Oh, thanks. I thought I was done for.
How do you get into that position? Doing construction work? How much is left? Oh lord. We still got a little ways to go. I want to finish this up before ending the stream. What have we been going for? Right at 2 hours. This one's easy. It's only 30 seconds. This is going to be really fast.
If you only knew.
Let me guess, 10 seconds? 8 seconds? Wow. Spider-Man 2 has a longer post-credit scene than the none that I remember. No! I had it. And then I pressed the button by accident. I mean, this post-game section is like almost as long as the entire game. Oh my gosh. I know I can do that one. I just have to actually be good at the game for a change. Oh, hi, Robin. No! Oh, just barely. Always nice to see you. That one says easy, but that one's like actually kind of tricky. I don't want to do it. Hey, this one seems pretty doable. Hard. Wall sprinting. I'm good at wall sprinting, though.
The web slinger.
The web slinger. Oh, that's major time loss on that one. So what I get for saying I'm good at it. Seconds. Oh, that one's gonna be tight. That one's gonna be difficult. I think I can do it though. Oh, I love seeing the game controller buttons on like all the pop-ups and stuff that show up. Oh. No. I do very much miss the game controller layout sometimes. Having the buttons be different shapes does a lot, for me at least, in helping me like very quickly and easily remember like when the screen pops up and says like, oh, press this button. And it's like, all right, that's this one. Because a lot of the time, I don't remember what button I'm pressing to do stuff. I just know this is this button. Like, this button does this. No, I missed it! Because anytime I see a pop-up that says, like, oh, press this button to do this, I'm like, shoot, which one's the top button? Is that X or Y? So I like them being different shapes, because it helps me like better remember, like, oh yeah, that's what this one is. Oh, didn't press the button on time. So I actually like the buttons being different shapes. Especially since you use the A button the most out of all of them. It makes sense to have the A be like the giant green button in the center, because it's like, oh, that's the button you're going to be pressing the most often. I think that one's a flop. No. I am tilted. I'm actually shocked I made that. No. Might try that one again later, maybe. So back to the giant sign. I ask myself that question a lot.
You get your license from a cereal box? You're stopping one way or another.
Got him.
How am I gonna explain this?
Don't drive angry.
Don't drive angry. That's the solution to everything.
My gosh.
Easy. It especially throws me off when because the different controllers have different button layouts. I remember that would throw me off anytime I would play something on like my PS4 because the confirm button's on the bottom. So I'd go to do stuff and it's like, oh, you gotta press like this button. I'm like, okay, that's like the confirm button, so it's like on the right, right? And then same thing whenever I was playing like Knights of the Old Republic on an Xbox. I was like, oh, I need to press A to do this. That's this button, right? The one on the far right. "38 seconds. Is that good enough?" Oh, that's easily good enough. It also makes it funny. Let's see. Really, in Japanese versions of the games, the O button is the confirm button rather than X? Huh. You know, now that you mention that, I do remember recently watching or rewatching a Kingdom Hearts 2 level 1 playthrough, and I remember seeing the circle button everywhere. Like, I remember seeing the circle button, like, all over the menus and stuff, and I was trying to ask myself, like, isn't, like, circle... Like, X is the confirm button. Like, not the circle button, so why is the menuing... Why is the circle button all over the menuing? Like, why would you... That's, like, the back button, right? So that suddenly makes sense now. Where is the circle button on a PlayStation controller? Is it on the right or is it on the bottom? It's on the right? Huh. 22 seconds. So, in my mind, it would make sense for O to be the confirm button, because, like, an X is, like, a bad thing. Like, you don't want an X on something, but, like, a circle is good. Like, circles are pretty cool. My guess? Okay. I clearly have no actual knowledge on this, so this is just going to be making stuff up and trying to think about why it's this way. 776! My train of thought has been completely derailed. What was I talking about? Oh, right. If I had to guess, like, why it's that way, I imagine it's because you have, like, a Super Nintendo controller. Oh, I forgot you have to go down. A Super Nintendo controller has, like, the A button on the right. So when, like, the PS1 was coming out, the initial controller design was like, yeah, the confirm button is on the right. That's just how video games work. You have your confirm button on the right, and you have, like, your go back button on the bottom. But then when they brought it to the States, I guess they were like, nah, we can't do the same thing as Nintendo. We gotta make, like, our own controller design. So they decided to flip-flop it to try to, like, differentiate it. So that's kind of my guess, maybe, why they're different. Oh my goodness, this was difficult. Because now, all of the controllers are, like, pretty different in their own ways. Because you have the Nintendo layout buttons where you have, like, A on the right, B on the bottom, X on the top. And then you have climbing test, race between these points. But you also have Xbox does the inverse. And then PlayStation... There we go. Get out of my way, person. Gotta race.
Look, it's Spiderman!
Although PlayStation has the other thing where they have, like, both sticks on the bottom, which is very different from the others. Yeah, I don't find Xbox controllers very comfortable. I know some people find them really comfortable to use, but I'm not the biggest fan of how, especially like the 360 controller. I'm not really a fan of like how bulky it feels in my hands. I also don't like how the buttons feel on an Xbox controller. I don't like that they're like convex, I guess. Like the buttons kind of like have like a mound to them. They're not flat. I like flat buttons. Oh, I missed it. I'm tilted. Yeah, especially on a 360 controller, I do not like how the buttons feel where they're like bulging outwards. I think it's a little uncomfortable to hold and to press the buttons. I know some people really like it. I had a younger sibling that had an Xbox 360, and they really liked how the buttons felt, how they were like pushed outwards. They said it made it like easier to click them, which, you know, different people like different things. But I like flat buttons, which is why I'm using a Switch Pro controller right now. And because I really like the Switch Pro controller. I guess my one thing with the Switch Pro controller, I've heard other people complain about this before, but I kind of thought they were all crazy. I remember hearing some people talk about their biggest gripe with the Switch Pro controller was the D-pad feeling off. And I always just kind of thought people were crazy. It never bothered me at all how the D-pad felt. I was trying to like feel the D-pad to give myself an example. But the D-pad kind of like presses in no matter what direction you press, like the whole thing pops in. I mean, that never bothered me for the longest time. But I know some people who are really like off-put by it, and I was like, nah, you're totally crazy. The one time that I realized like, oh, this does feel a little weird. Well, let me send something to my dad real quick. There we go. Yeah, so the D-pad, I never had an issue with it, but the one instance where I did kind of run into some difficulties with it was playing Kingdom Hearts 2, and you have like the 2-page menu, and there were a couple times during frantic fights where I'm trying to menu to like my items menu or to a limits menu or something, and I'll accidentally rock the D-pad to the left, and it'll switch to the second page. So it's like, oh, did you want to go to the summons or party menu? I'm like, no, I just wanted to drink a high potion, please. Or I just like want to go to my limit. I just want to click the Donald Duck fires off fireworks button, please. So that's the only like issue I've run into with the Pro controller is the D-pad kind of had this weird like made the menu fumbling a little bit more. Some of it was just me fumbling the menu as well because it's a frantic fight and I'm like trying to click the please don't die button. But there are definitely moments where I'm like hammering down on the D-pad and it's like, oh, did you want to go to summons? I'm like, no. I do remember for some fights setting just like regular potions to like a shortcut. I would replace magnet with a shortcut for potion just so I could take a sip when I needed it. But for other fights, I was like, no, just go to the just go to the thing.
All the world is my dressing room.
Very profound.
That looks like a good place to make my first delivery.
I have no idea how he decides what's like the best place to go first. I think it's the devs like recommending a route to you. But you can kind of go like wherever you want. I got caught on the fire escape.
Yeah, it's me. What's up?
Why did you order a pizza then stand outside a comic book store to wait for it? Maybe he works there. Oh, it does make one thing really funny. Playing Kingdom Hearts 2 without a...
The rain and the
No!
The pizza's gonna be destroyed.
I accidentally did a roll.
Oh, good. My pizza. Thank you very much.
That's it for the pizza. Now to get back and return the bag.
If you do like rolls and flips, it like mixes up, it like scrambles the pizza. And if you scramble the pizza too many times, you fail the mission. What was I thinking of? Oh yeah, playing KH2 with like a Pro controller, you know, everything reaction command related uses the triangle button, naturally. You know, you walk around the world, you talk to NPCs, you like read signs, you do all that with the triangle button. And there's like this, how to describe it? There's like this cool like zoom in animation where if you approach something like interactable, it makes like these 3 lines into the shape of a triangle over whatever you're examining. But because I'm using a Switch Pro controller, it does that cool like, wow, look, it looks like a triangle because
You have to be careful. That pizza will get ruined.
you know,
if
you
I
press the
flip too
triangle
much.
button for it, and then I'm like, nope, I just pressed the Y button. I don't think I've ever completed all of the pizza missions, but I think it'd be cool if the final boss of the pizza missions was like on Roosevelt Island or something. Like you have one pizza to deliver and it's all the way over on like the Statue of Liberty or something. Oh good, my pizza's here. Oh, thank you very much. 80 seconds to get back. I can make that.
That was my last delivery. I'd better hurry back.
Oh, I haven't been paying attention to the moon to see if it has like phases.
I don't see anyone around. Now's my chance to change real quick.
But I do remember liking Duck Flare. I use it every now and then. The hard part was remembering that I have limits in KH2 because I kind of kept forgetting that limits were a thing. Spider-Man's next full moon operation. No! Did I make it? Hey, got it. I also kept forgetting summons were a thing, and I kept not using summons for the longest time. But why would I use summons whenever I have drive gauge, baby? Let's go do that one in the middle of the street. I don't want to do this one. It's a little further. Easy. Every time my drive gauge would fill up, I'm like, why would I summon something when I can go into cool forms? Oh wow, that's a really short track. I can probably make that. I did eventually use some summons, mostly in boss fights. I would try to remember to use summons, because, oops, going anti in a boss fight is not okay. So I got to a point for like the last quarter or fifth of the game, I was like, okay, if I'm like in a panic in a boss fight, click the stitch button, not the wisdom button. Yay, got it. Or click the Donald Duck fireworks button. Imagine using... Oh, if I could use both together, that'd be awesome. Okay, but the monkey's paw curls, you can use both drives and summon at the same time. You summon Stitch, and one of his gimmicks is he can like refill part of your drive gauge while he's on screen. But you have an anti-shift, and now he starts like refilling your anti-gauge every so many seconds. He's like, oh, let me help you. Let me refill your gauge. And you're just stuck in anti-form until Stitch decides to leave. Whoa.
It looks like you're having a little trouble. See, the thing about challenges is sometimes you need to do things in a particular way. Check down in the corner. If there's any special instructions, that's where you'll find them. Don't forget that.
Next time I'll ask. I don't recall asking for your advice. But yeah, I think that'd be very silly. I need to tell my other friend that that watches me do all the Kingdom Hearts 2 stuff. I need to suggest that as like a funny. Like, oops, now you're stuck in anti-form. But Your Honor, it would be really funny. Ugh. Building's tall. $38 seconds, is that enough? Oh, that's enough. Okay, we're almost there. We're like 79% of the way there. Ooh. I did not think I was going to make that. I also do want to go do some of the post-game stuff in Cage too now that I'm done with it. Oh my gosh, that is... Ah! That one's tricky. The other parts of New York and New Jersey just look like a wasteland from far away. Because there is no other parts of New York. This is it. Geography was a lie. There's only this little bitty part.
Try to hang on to it.
Thank you.
Webhead.
Back at you.
Looking good. Medium. I could do a medium race. that one anything? Or yeah, that's anything. Ah! Is it... Oh, 14 seconds. Might be a little tricky. I can't give up now. I'm so close to completing the, like, get a trillion points mission. Got it. Is there one around here? I think there is. Yeah, there's one right down there. Oh my gosh, you just took me back in time with that circus in town. I remember they say that in the first game. Like half of the early game enemies, anytime they see you, circus in town. I don't want to do that one. I forgot about that one. I might have to play the first game at some point as well. The first game I find not as fun, just because it's not as open and like free to do whatever you want in it. It also just feels a little bit stiffer than this game. Like this one feels a little bit more loose. No, it's... they say because like, oh, he like looks goofy or whatever. So during the early part of the games when you're fighting just like the regular goons, sometimes whenever they walk up to you, just their idle dialogue is just, oh, circus in town, and then they start punching you. This one's far away. No, time loss. Menace. Ugh. 31 seconds, not enough? No. I fumbled some parts that. I thought they're saying menace. Because, like, you run into people and you're like, oh, what a menace. Even though it's like, I'm saving you people. Hey, John Jameson. Jameson. Don't mess it up. No! Can we recover that? Is this salvageable? Not quite. If I hadn't messed up that one part, that would have been doable. I would have made that. Ooh, with all these swing speed upgrades, it gets really hard to control sometimes. There we go. He's got to go for it. Yeah, you gotta go fast, but sometimes it gets really uncontrollable to go really fast. It feels good though. It feels really awkward, but once you start getting really good at controlling it, going fast feels amazing. There's also like a timing to it because this game has like so much momentum baked into its swinging and baked into how it controls. Depending on when you press the A button to break your web line mid-swing makes all the difference. So like breaking it at the bottom of the arc makes you go really fast, but it also like flings you just forwards with no like upward momentum. So like choosing whenever you need to break your web line is so much fun. And if you break it at the wrong arc, it might just fling you in the wrong direction. This one's really difficult. Oh my gosh. Ah! There we go. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, the swinging is easily my favorite part about the game. I don't know how it feels compared to like the modern Spider-Man games and how they swing, but this one feels very what's the word? Unassisted, I guess, is the right word. Like, there's no markers you click on to, like, swing in certain places. Like, you just grab whatever is nearby and swing off of it. There is an easy swing option where whenever you let go of the R button, that's what breaks your web line instead of pressing the jump button, but I find it way more fun to have jump be what breaks the web line. Hey! 1700. Big step. Wall sprint hard. Oh, that's a tiny icon. Oh, I'm messing this one up bad. No! There's no way I'm making the time on this one. Let's go for that one on top of the building. Medium race. Ah! Ooh, 30. Oh, I just remembered there's a tech for going really fast. How have I gone this long without remembering to try to use it? I have to remind myself how it works. But you can do like wall jumps to make yourself go really fast. Oh, I went the wrong way. Nope, that's not how you do it. It's like you have to hold the sprint button. I keep doing it wrong. I will figure this out. like hold sprint. It's tech I remember seeing in a speed run. Good enough? Good enough. Let me find a straightaway where I can try it. Because you have to like wall jump and start a sprint like at the same time. Where's like a straighter line of buildings? Like this. So you like... But you need like a full charged jump to do it. Oh, I almost had it there. Oh, like that. So it's like... I can kind of get it. If I can just master it, you can go really fast with that. From what I understand how it works and how it makes you go so fast, it's because starting a wall sprint gives you like a little burst of speed so you can like do stuff with it. But if you wall jump right, or if you like wall kick off of it as soon as you start the sprint, you keep that momentum. There you go, like this. And basically it keeps giving you that little burst of like wall sprint start speed over and over again. And then you can just stack it to go really fast. But I think I remember seeing a speed run use it instead of swinging for most missions. Like some missions they would swing to if it was going to be hard to chain the wall jumps. But there were some missions I remember seeing where like they mostly did the wall jumps instead just because like it was so fast. But it's definitely something that's really awkward to use.
Hey, I'm not waving my hands for my help here.
Okay. Medium climbing. Oh, I didn't want to do a climbing one. I shouldn't have clicked on that. Ah! Oh no! Wow, I am choking. See, Robin, that's the best part. It is very silly. 49 seconds, is that good enough? Oh, wow, that was way good enough. Okay, how much left? Oh, we're almost there. We just need 3,000 more. That's easy. We're almost done, guys. It's almost there. Oh, I want to go do that one. That one's on top of a tall building. Here we go. What is this one going to entail? Insane! Let's try the Maniac difficulty. Time for the seeds, Tomes. Orbit around the marker, oh god. Oh, I need a longer web. Nope, grab it. No. That's upsetting. Uh-oh. That was a skill issue on my part. What's this one? Hard. Yeah, that looks like a pretty small gateway. Get a job. Oh, now I see why it's hard. You have to, like... Where is this taking me? I don't think I'm getting the mega time on that one. Yeah, that one's gonna be hard. It's almost like it's in the name. Still got a whole lot. Oh, there's like a little token on top of that. I need to go get that. Jump. Nyom. Token. So what is this one? This one's also insane. Oh, I missed it. How long until Intelligence Systems runs out of words for, like, crazy, and they have to call it difficulty insane? Although they seem kind of set on maddening for a sec. Maybe they'll keep with maddening for a bit. Because they used Maniac for 2 difficulties. I think the 2 Tellius games are technically Maniac. And then there's... Oh... And then Awakening introduced Lunatic. Then Conquest did Lunatic. Oh, wow. I did not get that at all.
Learn to drive, you freaking idiot!
Learn to drive, you freaking idiot. Yeah, so the 3DS games had Lunatic. The Switch games have Maddening, so I wonder if like Switch 2 will give us a new difficulty name.
You destroyed my car! Sorry, my sympathy meter is totally out.
Wow. My sympathy meter is completely out. I'm sorry. Hard. I really hope this helicopter doesn't get in my way. Oh wait, I tried to do this one already. Ow. Let's open up the thesaurus and see what the next difficulty is gonna be. Whoosh. What we need is a new clever difficulty from FE4. And it'll entail nobody knowing what's different about it, and I don't think even the devs know about it, or know what it does. Unzipped! How about unglued? Yes, I just finished up playing Fire Emblem, you know, short swords and blazing bolts on unglued difficulty. Well, I forgot so many of these challenge markers end with you arriving at the arcade. Untested! That's probably the more apt name sometimes. Not all of like the highest difficulties feel super untested. I haven't given Conquest Lunatic a lot of playthroughs, but I hear a lot of people say that Conquest Lunatic feels like very well put together and like very well play tested. Which I'll believe them. From the early game Conquest I have played, it definitely feels very like tested for the most part. There's like a couple maps where it's like, nope, definitely not. Oh, just a little bit more. Sure, I'll try this one. Thesaurus also gives fruity. Fruity difficulty. Six seconds. I am not going for that. What about that one? Let's go for this one. Oh, it's on top of there. Zoop. Hard. Is this one that I already tried? Oh my gosh. Try that again. There we go, if I'm actually good at the game. Oh, I did try this one already. And I wasn't good at it. Let's go to Midtown. What all do you all expect to see in Midtown? Oh yeah, I don't want to do that one because that has to do with this building. Welcome to Land of the Mid. Wait, I already tried that one. It's That one's the hard one. I think I'm running out of like easier challenge markers to do. What about this one? Medium. Ah. Oh, this would be further away. Seconds. Hey, that was perfect. Guys, guess what?
Okay, next person who tries to cut me off gets my fist.
Wow, you did it. I can't believe it. I thought that last to-do list was impossible, but you actually managed. Well, that's pretty much it. Swing around as much as you want. There's still lots of crimes to solve and places to explore. You can try and pick up any titles you haven't collected yet. Other than that, well, thanks for playing. See you next time.
And that's it. That's the last to-do list item. From here, that's kind of it. You just kind of swing around the city now and just make your own fun. Oh, it's already gone back to a waning moon again? Wow, these lunar phases are quick. Where's the Spidey store? I want to see if there's any last minute stuff I might want to buy. Yeah, I can't afford this. You need 50,000 to afford this. But I think this is the last one. Otherwise, there's not really anything left outside of like some combos I didn't buy. I guess I'll like buy these real quick and show them off. So in the post game, you can buy those two things. Shoot, which one of these? Yeah, it's over that way. So if you buy the one that looked like a film camera, you can go over to here. Yo, Spidey. Where is it? Further this way. Don't have time for a balloon. We had a theater to get to. Now, the cool thing about this theater is that it lets you live out your wildest dreams. Because now you can watch the Activision logo go by as many times as you want. Or you can watch the Treyarch logo again. Or you can rewatch the credits. I think this has to be bugged in some way because whenever you buy it, it says like, oh, you can use it to like rewatch like story cutscenes or whatever. But you can't. You just use it to watch the Activision logo and the Treyarch logo. And like that's its only purpose. Now as for the other thing that I bought, we need to go to a specific place. Ooh, that felt smooth. I need to keep going this way, right? Yep, just keep going. It's on the other side of the island. Oh, I had something going there. Hey, there's the train. Oh, fire escape. Yep, we're going the right way. We're almost there, I think. Where is it? Is it on the other side? I thought it was on this side of the island. What, was I wrong? Well, I was wrong. We need to go to the other side of the island. On the bright side, it is not fully one-to-one skills, so we can go back the other way in just about 2 or 3 minutes. Watch this. Go crazy. Oh. Good job. Okay, it's over in the top left, I think. I need to go that way. Go this way. Oh, here we go. We're gonna do it. Oh, I messed it up. I like how the music there doesn't loop properly and it skips partway through it. I remember even as a kid noticing that the music doesn't loop there properly. There's like a pause for it to restart the track. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. So, in the post game, you can buy this like arena thing where you can do this. Where there's just a trillion guys and you have to beat them all up.
Whoa, the Spider-Man!
Ow. Watch this, watch this. Thump. Congratulations, you have beaten round 1. So, after you beat so many rounds, you unlock like a more time attacky version where you don't get a health pickup and the timer is even more strict. And there's GameFAQs articles everywhere that say if you beat all of these arena challenges, you get a bonus boss fight versus the Lizard. And I have never confirmed that. I've never been able to beat all these because they actually get to be really hard. And I don't feel like doing all of them, so guess we'll never know. The Lizard is like a villain from other Spider-Man related stuff. Isn't that... shoot, who is it? Who is it that becomes the Lizard? I know he's in the first Amazing Spider-Man movie. But he is basically just like a lizard guy. Dr. Connors, that's who it is. It's like his chemistry teacher or something in this game.
Look, it's Spider-Man.
I think he does have like the forked long tongue, maybe. Me when I become a lizard and I call myself the Lizard. Right, he lost an arm or something, and then he tries to like regrow it, and then it's like no, turns into a lizard. The lizard's actually in the Spider-Man 3 game. That's pretty cool. But weirdly enough, I mentioned this last time we streamed this, but there's a hint marker in this game, like one of these green hint markers, and if you check it, all it is the announcer guy saying, before you ask, no, the lizard does not appear in this game, so stop bugging me about it. And it's like, wait, why did you feel the need to point that out? Like, no one was asking that question. Why did you have to answer that? Is he in the game and you're just lying to me? Yeah, I've never been good enough at video games to be able to confirm nor deny whether the lizard is actually in this game. So I'm going to let it live in my mind forever as like a playground myth that might be true, but maybe it's not.
Back at ya.
Gonna go fast. Go fast. Oh, going crazy. Look how fast that is. Did you know Muse exists under Vermilion City trucks? I guess before we go, I want to look at my statistics. This is the total number of hero points I've gained. I only did 12 citizens in distress. I did a bunch of those like little purple petty crimes. I found 9 hit markers. Wow, I only did a third of the challenge markers. And I got 38 mega times. Secret tokens, skyscraper tokens, hideout tokens. Oh, I didn't get any of the buoy tokens. I delivered 15 pizzas. And yay, a bunch of people were happy with myself. I defeated 222 enemies. Disarmed 12 enemies. Oh, I didn't do any of the web hanging. I beat 40 guys without taking damage. I've dodged a bunch of attacks, total bullets dodged. Gallons of web fluid used. I like how it keeps up with this. How much web fluid have you used throughout the entire game? I've jumped 2,012 times. I've been hit 183 times. I've spent 2 minutes in spider reflexes. I've done a 20-second long web rodeo, 3-second wall sprint. I've ran 11 miles while wall sprinting. Is web fluid stored in the thighs? That's why they're so large. Tried looking up for the lizards in this game, but you got info about the PS5 game. See, you never know. What if he is though? What if just no one's been good enough at the game to get footage of it? I've traveled 215 miles. That's how long it took me to beat the game. I've walked a lot of steps. Done a lot of swinging. I've stuck to 8 helicopters. My fastest swing speed is 205 miles per hour. I'm like Sonic the Hedgehog. I've ran into 77 people. I've fallen 1,429 feet. I've taken fall damage 3 times. I've gone for a swim once. I found 6 balloons. The rest of these are just like the various crimes you could stop. Neat. But that's kind of all there is now, outside of just swinging around and getting all the stuff, like just getting all the hint markers and getting all the challenge markers. That's kind of it. I had a feeling this wouldn't be... You need to go 3 times faster to be Sonic. It's close enough. But I think that's going to be all for right now. I'm getting hungry, so we're ending off just in time. Thank you to everyone who stuck around. This is kind of a weird one-off or two-off, but I don't know. I enjoyed it. I like this game a lot, and I was looking for a reason to play it again. So there you have it. I got to play the fun Spider-Man game. But I'll think of something else to do for Sundays. Something weird or whatever that I want to play. But I think I'll be seeing all of you around. Until then, see ya.